Good morning. I'm driving, and whenever you're driving for a minute, you get to process things and think about things, and the Lord will show you some stuff if you look for it and you listen. So I was thinking of favor and what it looks like to have favor from the Lord. If you think about how you have favor in life and what that looks like in different situations, there's ways to steward that favor correctly or not steward it well at all. So what does that actually look like? What does stewarding favor look like? Just like how you steward money well. Whenever you steward your money well, there's reward. And whenever you're doing that, it's when you're doing good with it. You're producing, you're using it to advance. You're not being careless with it. You're putting it where it needs to go. So you're doing things correctly and righteously, right? So whenever it comes to favor, I had an example with like a police. So if you have favor with the police or, any popo, if you would, then that favor, what does that look like? Is it getting away with doing bad things? Is it getting away with doing something illegal? Or, is it? Or is it you can call them and in a heartbeat they'll be there? I have some friends that I know I could call them and in a heartbeat they would be there, rather than me trying to get away with something. So it's like that with the Lord. Whenever you have favor with Him, it's not to abuse what He has given you and that favor that He has given you. It's not to abuse that and to get away with doing unrighteous things or careless things even. They might not be, super sinful, but if you're being careless with it and not actually using it to advance and produce and move forward righteously, then are you stewarding His favor well, or are you abusing it and being careless with it? So remember that. Just like I said, I could call one of my friends or any of them and they'll be there in a heartbeat. It's like that with the Lord. You can call on Him and He's there in a heartbeat. It's not to abuse and just be reckless and get away with things. So remember that if you have favor with the Lord, and then if you don't and you begin to have favor with the Lord, remember that as you move forward, to not be reckless and careless with that favor.